indestructible.
Yep.
It's got a following. People love to collect it. My mom used to have a whole bunch of different pieces of melamine.
Yes.
We've got what's old again is brand new again, and it's super cool. This is our Lazy Susan set. You have two options. You can get it in the palm leaf, which is here, or you can get it in the sunflower, which Deb has over there. And that is the most limited. But guys, how many times have you said, I wish I had a platter that would serve people so they could serve themselves? Your dips, your spreads, your relish trays, your salad. You're having a Greek party. We got all our Greek specialties. Taco bar. I mean, Deb, you can go on and on and on with this, but it's going to last probably the rest of your life.
Well, it absolutely...
It's virtually indestructible.
And that's the whole point of melamine. So we've had, you know, our improvements team has been giving you the turntables for your organization in virtually every room of your home. And we thought of that based off of the Lazy Susans that were so popular in the 40s and 50s. Well, we went back to the Lazy Susan and thought, wait a minute, can't we improve on that? So we did. We made it out of melamine. Now, melamine was invented in 1834 by a German scientist, and it was hugely popular in the 40s and 50s for dinnerware because it was virtually indestructible.
Yeah.
Believe me, we had it, and we all tried to throw it down the stairs.
Yeah, your kids couldn't break it.
We all did it, and it was super affordable. So we went back to that. It's also dishwasher safe, absolutely amazing, and it is shatter resistant. So we took your Lazy Susan, traditionally has a low lip, and you don't want a low lip. We wanted to give you something that was going to have 3.5 inches high. So now your Lazy Susan can also act as a platter. And look at this gorgeous sunflower. Isn't this extraordinary?
Yeah.
So you've got all that spinability on the bottom that you know that Improvements is
I love
all about.
the Lazy Susan part just knocks me out. That is, every time you're at a party and you have like when you have chips and dip.
Yes.
You can put all kinds of different chips in the containers and then put the dip in the center. And what I like about it is you're not having to replenish it because they hold a lot of material.
Absolutely.
You know?
It will hold actually 8 pounds, to your point.
Yeah.
It weighs about 4 pounds and will hold 8 pounds. That's a lot of chips and dip. But the best part about our Lazy Susan, because we have improved on it, because we're Improvements, is this platter now can be filled with ice and filled with shrimp and have the bowl go in the center because you're getting the 5 bowls, the 6 bowls, and then you can go ahead and put sushi in here. This is the base of your Lazy Susan. Now, you also are getting all of the little compartments, and they stack for easy storage. So these are all fantastic. They're about 7 inches by 4 inches, and the sides are about 2.5 inches. So you've got all that ability to create something versatile for every night, for taco night, for entertaining, on a buffet, any occasion, and allowing your guests to help themselves without having to reach across because everything, boom, comes to you with that swipe of a finger. They're amazing.
And it's so well made. You know, you and I have done Lazy Susans before, and I'm always amazed at the quality of them. They don't bounce around. They don't teeter. Like, I spun this once 30 seconds ago. It'll just continue to spin. That's how well the mechanism works. So if you have it on a table, I love your different ideas of doing like a Greek themed party. You could do an Italian thing where you could do salamis and all this different things, sort of a meat tray. You could do a salad bar. And we have a lot of salad. You know what I love? You can adjust simply by moving one of the containers out. You can adjust if you wanted to make more salad. So you can sort of make it any way you want. Over here, let's say you have guests over and you want to do a fruit salad bowl with some yogurt in the middle. I love that. That's a great idea. This is brilliant too. So you've got your crackers, you got your cheese, you got your veggies, right? You could have put a dip in here if you wanted to do that. Everything is dish safe, although with stuff like this, I just rinse it out. With soap and water, just rinse it out.
With the convenience of being able to put it in the dishwasher, you're going to pop it on the top rack.
I have a dishwasher, I've never used it. Ever. No, you know why? It's just me.
Oh,
and I'm like, what am I going to put one plate in the dishwasher and leave it there all week?
No, you're right.
That's just me. But you can use it if you have a dishwasher. It's perfect. And actually, when I think about it, it would be easy because these things will get messy with all your dips and all that stuff.
Yes, but it's also BPA free and it is good fridge and freezer safe. So you can go ahead and put them anywhere you like to put them. But most importantly, it's 15 inches in diameter. Now remember, you're getting all 7 pieces. The base is your platter. We're calling it a platter, but really it's almost like a bowl.
And by the way, we do have the platter.
The matching platter.
So if you want, I
tray.
wanted to pull that out while you have that out. So if you want to get this, and this is fantastic. So whether you're doing breakfast in bed or you're bringing drinks out or whatever out into the patio, we have this, and it has double hand grips here too. It is melamine, easy to clean, all that great stuff, and it is pretty deep. I would say it's about 2 inches deep going down. So this you could use for 100 different things.
Absolutely. It's 19 by 14. It'll hold 12 pounds. So that's a really great tray. But you're getting with your Lazy Susan, this is the base of your Lazy Susan, the platter. And look at the size on this one. So things aren't going to topple over. This can be another serving dish. Remember, you've got that great spinability. Improvements knows all about turntables. We give you those ball bearings in the base to go ahead and make it easy for your guests to help themselves.
That'd be wonderful for just a big salad.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. And how gorgeous is it?
Yeah.
And then you're getting all the other little compartments that you can use to your discretion. They're fabulous. The bowl is about 5 inches, and look at how pretty that is. And then all of the other ones will stack for easy storage. And again, these will all go in the top rack of your dishwasher. But melamine. Now, melamine is it is absolutely phenomenal because it's super, super durable, shatterproof, unlike your stoneware or your glassware.
It's not going to chip on you.
Exactly. It's not going to do any of that stuff. So now, as we're going to be going outside and entertaining, you can take this outside with confidence and not worry about it getting cracked or any of that. But most importantly, it's so attractive and makes such a great statement when you want to entertain, because look at how beautifully everything is on the table. And you're not having individual bowls that are taking up a lot of space. You've got it all.
When I would do like holidays at my house, and when Mom and John were still with us, and they would come over, and then I had an uncle and aunt that were still with us. They'd come over, and I had little platters everywhere, and everybody was reaching over, and things were falling, and I'm like, this would be ideal for that. I mean, obviously, you may not use this whole setup every day,
right?
But what's really nice is, especially holidays, birthday parties, celebrations, you've got a way to be able to feed a lot of people in a really organized way, in a really cool, unique way. I mean, if it didn't spin, I wouldn't be as excited. But I love that it spins.
It's so attractive.
Easy access.
It's absolutely. So something that's old is new again, but we've improved it. That's why we're Improvements, to give you the convenience and beauty of the old Lazy Susans. And we just thought, how can we make it better? And we did with the virtually indestructible melamine, but look at how attractive these are. So this is off the charts attractive. And then you've got the beautiful compartments that you can use 1, 2, 3, 4, or all 5. You're getting the platter, which we're really calling a platter, but it's really more of a low bowl. So fill it with ice and put all your shrimp in there and put the center in there with the cocktail sauce.
Oysters.
Loaded oysters.
I'm also
oysters.
And I'm a clams on a half shell guy too.
There you go.
I love, because I'm from New England. So
there you go.
See,
got your bowl.
that idea you just put in there, and then you could remove some of the bowls.
Yep.
Fill it full of ice, right? So you could have your shrimp, you could do like a little seafood platter, you could have your dips, you could have your cocktail sauce, your mignonette for your oysters, you could have all those different things. I like, and I know it doesn't matter, I like the one with the leaves.
I know, you said that the last time.
I don't know why, I guess I'm just a palm tree guy.
Well, that's okay, you can do that because that's why we're giving you options. You can do the palms or you can do the beautiful sunflowers.
I love
It's entirely up to you, you can't go wrong. But this is just gonna be something that's gonna be great for everyday entertaining or for special occasions, it doesn't matter. You've got everything.
And Deb, you know, you could use these on their own.
You totally could, yeah.
You just use these on their own. If you're doing a hot dog bar, right? You could just put kraut in one, you could put beans in one. I mean, you could do anything you want. $29.95, that price goes away tomorrow. Rocky wants me to grab the tray. So we have it in the sunflower, but we also have it in the